What's up, guys? So this video is gonna be about strictly for the men. I've had a couple people, I'm not gonna say their names, ask me uh, how to be more, I guess, like confident and like what to do, what steps should I take to to get women to notice me. And that's a very good question. So, from my past experiences and what I'm learning now is a couple things. For one, uh, if your wardrobe is looking like too baggy, um, you don't really know how to style yourself. What I would recommend you do is go on this app called Pinterest. A friend of mine, she actually recommended me that app, and you can look up men's fashion and look up different outfits in terms of like what to wear casually, formally, everyday life, whatever you're doing. I would recommend like tight fitted clothes, not super tight, but nice fitted clothes for you guys. Um, because girls like a figure, right? When you're walking and they see you walking by, and the first thing, if you're wearing baggy clothes, they're not gonna notice. They're not really gonna pay attention to you. They're just gonna be like, "I just a normal average guy, whatever, big, fat, skinny, tall, whatever." It's just something that they don't really look at. So when they see somebody that has nice fitted clothes, nice fitted shirt, dress shirt, or nice fitted pants, nice shoes, then that will actually get our attention. Just by your style of clothing, just what you wear. And it doesn't have to be expensive, man. It does not. Dude, I still shop at freaking Walmart, Target, and every now and then I'll shop at the actual mall and get me something nice. But as far as fashion goes, dude, you don't really have to spend a lot of money on like expensive clothes. Uh, So that goes that one for style. Pinterest, and then just ask females. Don't be afraid to ask females. Hey, what's your input on fashion? What is attractive on a guy in terms of clothes, right? So you can ask them. I asked plenty of girls um, uh, about what I should wear and stuff, and so take into consideration of what they tell you. And another thing, work out. That's a big plus. If you're a really skinny guy and you feel like you're not really getting noticed because of you're too skinny. I mean, I'm not speaking for all girls, but there's some girls out there that do like skinny guys. They like toothpick guys. They don't mind that. But there are girls that do like a nice, muscular, strong figure. So that being said, start working out a little bit. You don't have to be like a bodybuilder and none of that crap. Just lift a couple, lift weights a couple times a week. With good nutrition comes with better results. So do that, and I guarantee you, bro, you're gonna get noticed more. One thing that I've learned is as I'm walking. Let's say I'm walking on a mall, right, and I'm walking. I got my nice fitted shirt. I don't got the best body in the world, but I have enough lines and enough stockiness to show that I'm about it, And so the first thing they're gonna look when you're crossing each other's paths is they're gonna look at the shoulders. That's like the first thing they look at when you're walking with a nice, confident stride, and that's the first thing they see is your shoulders. If you have nice built shoulders, man, they're gonna keep looking, bro. I've had instances where I'm walking and I would literally have a couple women look at me from the top and bottom, and I'm just like, whoa. I'm taken back because as I was younger, I never had those moments because I was just a big guy. I was a big kid, and so girls didn't notice me and stuff. They would just probably just look at me and just look away, right? So that kind of like my self-esteem was kind of low at that point. So, but yeah, dude, like I've had plenty of women from the top to bottom looking me up and down, even to that area. You know what I mean? So they, but that's the first thing they look is the shoulders. Then, if they're really interested, they're gonna keep looking at whatever. They're gonna also look at your arms, down to the waist and stuff like that, or your face. Which brings me to my next tip: keeping yourself clean in the face. Right now, I look a little rusty. I haven't trimmed my beard since Monday, and my hair grows pretty fast. So I usually trim my beard 2 to 3 times a week. Sometimes I line it up myself. I try to go to the barber every 2 weeks. I haven't gone to the barber yet, so as you can see, my hair is like getting kind of long. So, having a clean, if you don't have a beard, having a nice clean shaven face, making sure you wash your face every day so that way you're not getting oily skin. Drink plenty of water to clear up that skin. Make sure your hair, your hairstyle's on point. Because presentation is everything, right? So especially if you're going on a date, or you're meeting, or if you're just meeting friends, bro. If you're just meeting just like your homies and shit, like having that nice clean face, hairstyle and all that, you never know, you might end up meeting a girl along the way, right? So if you have a beard, keep it nice and trimmed, make sure it's nice and lined up, make sure it's not messy. So yeah, do that. And if your hair doesn't look good, like mine does most of the time, I wear a hat. I look pretty good in hats, so I wear a hat all the time, most of the time. But if I'm going on a date or meeting up with a girl, then best believe I'm gonna put some product in my hair and making sure that it looks nice. Brushing your teeth, that's huge. Make sure you brush your teeth. I recommend 3 times a day. I do one in the morning. I brush my teeth in the afternoon, and then I brush my teeth obviously at night. And I also use a tongue scraper. Man, dude, like tongue scrapers are awesome, dude. It's like I was introduced to that product last year, and man, I was introduced by my ex. She told me, she didn't tell me I had bad breath, but she told me, I would recommend using a tongue scraper because it really kills all the bacteria that on your tongue. That actually, the stuff on your tongue actually causes bad breath. That's what actually causes bad breath. So no matter how many times you brush your teeth, if you don't use a tongue scraper, you're still gonna have that bad breath. I guarantee you, with a tongue scraper, if you use it 2 or 3 times a day, your breath is not gonna smell. So I'd recommend brushing your teeth, because girls, they love smiles, right? They love a guy with a nice smile. And so if you're, having a moment with a chick and you smile at her and she sees that your teeth are yellow, then that's a turn off for them. So make sure you keep your teeth clean and white and stuff like that. So, another thing, your hands, your fingers. I'm not going to show you mine right now because they're a little dirty from the gym and stuff, but keeping your hands clean. Always cut your fingernails, making sure there's no dirt under your fingernails, your cuticle area. Dude, look, I'll be honest with you. Don't be afraid to go to a nail salon place. Don't be afraid, man, because it just shows that you're really trying to take care of yourself and make yourself presentable to attract your girls and stuff like that. So because that's the first thing they look at. So like if you're going on a blind date with a random chick, not random chick, but you're going on a blind date. You know, you put your hands on the table. Boom. They're gonna automatically see your hands, bro. They're gonna see your fingers, and that just for them, when they see clean fingernails, they're gonna be like, all right, this guy takes care of himself. He knows how to take care of himself. But when they see dirty ass fingernails, or you keep biting your cuticles and shit like that, they're not gonna like that, bro. So making sure your hands are clean. I unfortunately lift a lot, so I have calluses. But you know, I have a little scraper. I just scrape it till it softens up. So you know, I make sure my hands are clean. Make sure your skin's moisturized. Make sure you got lotion on, man. You don't want no ashy ass elbows. You know, you don't want ashy ass knees if you're wearing shorts, ashy ass ankles. So I recommend, you know, put some lotion on you and stuff like that to keep your skin moisturized and shiny and whatnot. What's another thing for you guys? Shit. I think I pretty much. Oh, your feet. Feet is another big thing, man. Make sure your feet are clean. You make sure your nails are nice and chipped, or trimmed or whatever. Just make sure your feet are clean, man. That's a big plus as well for yourself. Girls do like clean feet too. I'm not speaking for all girls, but girls normally do like clean feet as well. So make sure you got clean feet, man. We don't want you looking like a werewolf out here with your fucking nails so damn long and you don't take care of them, because it shows like I said, it goes back to the hands. Like if we don't take care of your feet, they're gonna see that. Let's say you go to the pool or something, or at the beach, and they see your feet, like, damn, this dude's feet is nasty. He doesn't really take care of himself, because they notice that. I'm telling you, girls notice the smallest things, man. So I covered feet, face, facial hair if you're clean shaven, style of clothing, and just, if you want to get approached, here's a great quote that I heard from my boy, that he heard from a YouTuber, and the quote goes like this. It says, the guy says, when you focus on you, the girls will too. And you're probably wondering, how does that make sense? It makes complete sense, because girls like a guy that's focused on them, on themselves. They're focused. When you're goal driven, when you're you got hobbies, like you do guitar or something like that, or you work out. It just shows them, like, damn, this dude's about it. Like, and he's really into, taking care of himself, or he's really, he's really doing his thing. And girls like that, man. They like that independency from a guy, because it's great, and they like that. So do those things, and I guarantee you, girls will be coming at you. It's worked for me. I don't want to sound big-headed. I'm not, because I'm still a humble guy. But my journey of losing weight has brought me so much positive things in terms of, before, when I was weighing 330 pounds, I didn't care about my beard. I didn't care about my hair. I didn't care about my fingers, my feet. I didn't care about how I dressed. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't care about that. Like, at the end of the day, I was like, I'm fat. I'm not good looking. I still think I'm not good looking, but girls say otherwise. But but yeah, I didn't really care about that, man. And so, like, I was brought into a world when I started losing the weight, and I started to do these. I adapted to these changes. So like I said, all these positive things came. I started, like I said, start trimming my beard more, making sure it was nice and trimmed when I go out, making sure I get my hair cut every 2 weeks, making sure my fingernails are clean. If they're really messed up, I would actually go to a nail salon and, have them clean my fingers. I still have not gone to a spa place to get my feet done. I'm really ticklish, so I clean my feet as best as I can when I'm showering. My style of clothing has changed. I no longer wear baggy clothes. I like to wear nice fitted clothes, skinny jeans, not super skinny, skinny pants. My shoes are kind of the same, but change up the style, the colors. I used to wear black, gray, navy blue, white sometimes, but I started implementing like greens in there, some maroons in there. Really, it could really change the way you look. So, like I said, all these things just came, dude. Like all these things just came to me. I was introduced to a different world, and I think a couple people out there that has helped me change in terms of how I look, what I'm wearing, and stuff like that. So it's surprising because it's all females. It's feedback that I got from girls. I've asked them straight up, like, about the clothing. Like, what do you recommend? Do you recommend this type of shirt with this type of pants, or where can I shop to go for clothes, or what do you recommend for a good toothpaste or good hair product and for the guys and stuff like that, or colognes even. Colognes is I wear cologne, not all the time. I only wear cologne when I go out. If I go to the mall or I'm going out to dinner with my friends, or if I go on a date, obviously I want to smell good. So I wear cologne sometimes. So yeah, like I said, I was introduced to a different world, and dude, it's crazy. Like I said, I lost all the weight, and I got all these things introduced to me, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning as I go. So yeah, those are my tips for you men out there that don't have that confidence in themselves to approach a girl, or have girls approach you because you're lacking style, you're lacking your hair, your beard, or if you're clean shaven, if you don't really shave, the way you look, this is those things that these tips, hopefully these tips can help you out, and just it's not gonna happen overnight in terms of it can if you really try. Like if you've got a haircut, if you do like all these things in one day, shop for clothing, shoes, and shit like that, and you go to the barber, you go to the nail salon place, like, okay, yeah, you can get a makeover in one day, but it takes time to learn about dress, what to wear and whatnot. So all right, guys, so that's probably the end of the video. It's like 18 minutes, almost 19 minutes long, but that's all I got for you guys. I'm sure there's probably more stuff that I can recommend, or tips that I do. So yeah, guys, appreciate you guys watching the entire video. Fellas, I hope this works out for you. I hope this helps you, actually. So but if you have any other questions regarding that, just let me know. Like I said, I'm no expert in nutrition, not an expert in weightlifting. I'm not an expert on giving you these tips, but these are my past experiences, and this is what has helped me out along the way. So please don't think that I'm some kind of like guru or shit like that. So, but yeah, all right, guys, peace.